issues. Because of the boycott, Mike Boyd of Kenya, one of the pre-race favorites in the 800 meters, will not compete. With Boyd out of the competition, Rick Wohlhuter of the United States and Ivo van Damme of Belgium are now the favorites. After the heats and semifinals are completed, a third favorite emerges. He is Alberto Juantorena of Cuba. Before the games, Juantorena was picked by most to win the gold medal in the 400 meters, which will be run 4 days after the 800 meters.
2 months before the Montreal Games, my coaches advised me to run the 800 meters in order to build up my strength to run the 400 meters. My times for the 800 meters were very fast, and so it was decided that I would run in both races.
Juantorena and Wohlhuter both win their qualifying and semifinal heats. Wohlhuter has run the fastest qualifying time, but Juantorena has turned in the second fastest time of the 8 finalists. The first part of the race will be run in staggered lanes. The 8 finalists line up. Rick Wohlhuter is in lane 3, third from the left. Ivo van Damme is fourth from the left, and Alberto Juantorena fifth from the left in lane 5. They will run in lanes until they come into the stretch for the completion of the first 400 meters. With 500 meters to go, Juantorena leads, followed by Wohlhuter. On the outside, Singh of India in the blue uniform moves in front of Juantorena on the turn and takes over first place. Juantorena second, Wohlhuter third. Just as quickly, Juantorena takes the lead back. Wohlhuter goes right after him, and Van Damme on the outside goes past Singh into third place. Down the backstretch, it is Juantorena, Wohlhuter, and Van Damme. Into the final turn. Wohlhuter moves up on Juantorena. Van Damme is third. Alberto Juantorena Cuba first. Ivo van Damme Belgium second. Rick Wohlhuter United States third. Alberto Juantorena sets a new world record and becomes the first runner from a non-English speaking country to win the Olympic 800-meter run. There is still another honor for Alberto Juantorena. It is the first time in Olympic history that a Cuban athlete has won a gold medal in track and field.
Winning the 800 meters brought me great satisfaction. I was happy to break the world record, but my greatest happiness was for my country. In Cuba, we do not run for ourselves. We run for all our countrymen who have made it possible for us to compete.
The day after his victory in the 800 meters, the heats and quarterfinals of the 400 meters are scheduled. In the morning qualifying round, Juantorena finishes third in his heat and moves into the quarterfinals the same afternoon. Juantorena finishes second in his quarterfinal heat. 2 days later in the semifinals, Juantorena wins his section, but Fred Newhouse of the United States wins his third successive race and is the fastest qualifier of the 8 finalists. 2 other United States runners make it to the final, Herman Frazier and Maxie Parks. The 8 men line up for the final. The men to watch: Juantorena in lane 2, second from the left, and the 2 Americans, Herman Frazier and Fred Newhouse, to Juantorena's right in lanes 3 and 4. They will run in lanes throughout the entire race. Because of the staggered lanes, it is difficult to see who is in front. But down the backstretch, Newhouse, second from the right, is running fastest of all. On the extreme right, Herman Frazier is second. Juantorena, just coming into the picture on the right, goes after Frazier and Newhouse. In the middle of the turn, Juantorena catches Frazier, but Newhouse is still 3 meters in front. Alberto Juantorena Cuba first. Fred Newhouse, United States second. Herman Frazier, United States third. Alberto Juantorena has performed a feat never before accomplished in Olympic history. He has won both the 800-meter and 400-meter gold medals. In winning the 400 meters, he has run the third fastest race in history, 40 hundredths of a second over the world record. He has also created a world record in the 800-meter run. Even more, in the history of the Olympic Games, Cuba has won 2 gold medals in track and field competition.